Good morning to y'all. This is Monday the 12th, you know, Monday the 12th. And I want y'all really to know that y'all gonna have a good day, you know. And the closer that we get to atonement, those of y'all who know about it, you know, you gotta push all toxic, negative entities, people, whatever it is, push them right out of your life. You're gonna know them by their fruit, by their ways, the way they come to you, the way they talk to you, how they talk. Right now on earth is the same similar entities that is attacking these people, and if you take it back to the Garden of Eden and Genesis chapter 3, where we had that fall, it was everything went down and back up. So, because there was a lot of finger pointing, when it came to the woman actually repented. She admitted she was wrong, and then she put everything in the direction of the serpent. Serpent, if you remember, never even answered. That nigga didn't answer nothing. You know what I mean? Shame. People who are ashamed, they can't correct their mistakes. They can't, own up. They can't fess up. They don't want to make it right because their intentions was bad. Their intentions was really bad, So Adam, he played the blame game. He blamed God. He blamed this, the one he was supposed to love that came from his body, flesh of his flesh, bone of his bone, and whatnot. He blamed everything except the motherfucker that needed to be put out there, which Eve took care of that. You know what I mean? And right now, you got a lot of people that is falling because they have the mentality of Adam. They think they know it all. They think that, the fake it till you make it type of mentality, And these type of individuals, mainly men, remind me personally of the city of Sodom before, it was destroyed. So just getting to a better, understanding of what I'm trying to stress out to you. And these times, it's a similar mentality, like a lot of people that was, putting out their videos that they was being followed, stopped, whatever, I'm not knocking you for it, you know what I mean? I went through the same shit, but, lightweight, I was already used to it. I wasn't used to a grip of dudes, running around coughing and doodling on themselves and all this other unsanitary shit. You know what I mean? I wasn't used to that, but that didn't come with the package. So that package had to, get the fuck on, Now, a lot of people don't realize, what my nigga Cat was talking about, when he said, that's their job, to hate. So let them do their fucking job. You feel me? On one of my other channels, you know what I mean? A couple of years ago, I let people know, if you got some haters, my nigga, like, send them my way. I know exactly what to do with they bitch ass. You feel me? So it's what it is. You know what I mean? Right now, God poured His Spirit on the world. Right now, there's a new earth. There's a new heaven. So a lot of people have a lot of contact with angels. They may not realize it. They may not, recognizing it yet. But if you're seeing the same similar numbers, you're seeing a lot of numbers, and you're starting to think about it, God's leading you somewhere. Usually it's scripture, If you're hearing similar songs and is having a certain message to it, you're dreaming it, you're waking up to it, those are angels singing to you. You know what I mean? Giving you a message. You feel me? Sometimes you may be you should YouTube the whatever it is, because you need to really understand what that was really about. No doubt about it. A lot of musicians, You know, we tend to be connected to the spiritual realm as well. You know what I mean? So it's not that you know, something of, oh well, they're just rapping violence or drugs or this and that. Nah, you really got to pay attention to the metaphor. You got to pay attention to the riddles, the parables, and everything like that. And then you got to pay attention to when it's bluntly said to you. You know what I mean? And stop playing the game of Adam. You want to blame something. You want to point the finger. You know what I mean? Now, when I say push, you know, negative entities and people, you know, that don't mean you no well to the side and stuff like that, just bad people. That way, you make more room for good people to come into your life. You know what I mean? You won't have good people in your life if you're constantly communicating with bad people. You know, and if you're not really, you know, getting a grasp of it, I'm gonna put it to you like this: if a motherfucker is neglecting their self to the point where they only just talk about everybody else, I know their hygiene is bad. So why would I fucking talk to somebody who's been eating shit bars? You know what I mean? Why would I talk to somebody who's not taking care of their shit? You feel me? Why would I be amused by that? Why would I even let that shit even go in my ear and out the other? I wouldn't even be around it. You know what I mean? To the point where you'll start to see them motherfuckers gotta talk to each other, trying to direct it in your direction. That's not the same, my nigga. You feel me? That's not the same. But you gotta remember the mentality and genesis of the snake. You know, just to deceive the woman. So a lot of people are gonna try to run the women and hide their intentions behind women. I'll give you a perfect example. The other day, you know, the transit out here, you know what I mean, in Pierce County, I seen the dudes working right there, you know, and they trying to exploit the little girls, you know what I mean? So they coming up to me and they talking to me, and I'm reading them, and I'm just like, I already know this is a little ass kid. You feel me? They're not trying to have the bad reaction happen to them and everything like that. They already letting me know they're underage. You know what I mean? Their dress code's telling me they're underage because grown women don't dress the way little girls dress. You feel me? So I directed the kid back to the person that fucking sent them, which was one of the transit workers. That nigga got paranoid. You feel me? So, long story short, they sent two more little girls, right? And trying to amuse me, you know. And these motherfuckers say, "Oh, you look like a serial killer." No, the fuck I don't. I look like I'm a human. You feel me? I look like a fucking man. I look like I don't play no fucking games. I look like exactly what it is. You know what I mean? And motherfuckers is thinking that, you know, somebody's gonna sit back and play the word game. Like, yeah, you know, like who the fuck is out there bragging right now? Nobody. You feel me? And the game that these negative entities be trying to play, you gotta realize something. They're stuck in a mind frame that they can't get out of. Me personally, I won't let them get out of it. You feel me? Every last person that know me, I will tamper with your head before I do you in, or have you do yourself in. You know what I mean? Or turn you on your own peeps. You feel me? Like I would really, really fuck with you. You know what I mean? And that's on a spiritual level that'll get to a physical level and a combination of a lot of emotional levels. You feel me? And people don't realize you cannot, you know, you cannot just come around spiritual people and start talking. Who the fuck are you to try to amuse me? You don't know what I'm here for. You don't know why God sent me here. You don't know who I'm protecting. You don't know who I'm after. You don't know a damn thing, but you're constantly talking. Let me give you the reason for that. Nobody can hide nothing from me. Like I said, I have a lot of gifts. A lot. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean I got the big head. It doesn't mean anything. All it means is I know who I am already. I know myself. You know? So when people come around me, they're automatically going to show me exactly who the fuck they are. They're going to tell me their schemes. They're going to tell me everything. You know what I mean? If it's, innocent intentions, they're gonna show me that as well. Everything's not just words. It's gonna be what it is. But once they have something against me or whatever it is, I'm gonna gather them up. I'm gonna bundle their asses up. You feel me? I'm gonna bundle them up, and I'm gonna let it be known who the fuck they are, and I'm gonna direct it in the right direction. You feel me? Now, people don't really, understand, even in the scriptures when it says in the last days God will pour his spirit out on the world, out on mankind. You feel me? So if niggas think I'm just, the only one doing what I'm doing, in a variety of ways, they just, I mean, maybe, but there's other people too. You know what I mean? There's other people too. Now, I say that to say again that, we're getting ready to be atoned for. Y'all need to really, start cutting ties with negative people that don't mean you shit. You feel me? They still doing the same shit. They talking the same, their vocabulary is the same, their attempts are the same, their tries are the same, their excuses are the same, their approaches are the same. Like, boring, my nigga. Move the fuck on. Move the fuck on. Because all they are is showing you that they are a fucking distraction. That's all they are. They want attention. You feel me? They are a fucking distraction to their own lives. Even though it is amusing, you know what I mean, at times to me, because I know what I did to them since I stepped on the scene. But it's not, I don't laugh at people because they're getting ready to die. I laugh because they made the fucked up decision and tried to blame everybody else. And now I got these bitch ass niggas running around to the same people they tried to fucking target, asking them for fucking help. How pitiful is that, my nigga? And then turn around and let me drive you back to scriptures. I'm finna hit 3 motion backwards, my nigga, and go in donuts. You feel me? With the top down. Now, in scripture it says, you feel me, rest until God makes who your footstool, your enemies your footstool. So if you see what I just told you and how everybody's enemies is running to him, hey, say this when he comes around, say this, say that, do this, do that, because that's the shit that weirdos do. You feel me? These niggas do that. They're on a desperate tip. Yeah, I'm not amused by words. In fact, that's their worstest enemy right now, is their mouth. You're not supposed to talk around spiritual people, spiritual beings are like the same thing. You just not, like, literally shut the fuck up. But I'm the type of nigga where I'm so strong, where I'm making them do exactly what they're doing, in a panic. Because before people die, I'm letting you know from what I know about it, their mind is gonna get delusional. They're gonna go in a fucking panic. They're gonna imagine all types of weird shit. They're gonna talk weird. Dementia. Let me back you up with that. Dementia, Alzheimer's. You do the fucking math. Do you get what I'm saying? So, what these niggas doing? I mean, my nigga. When God said He's gonna make them bald, my nigga, on top of their head, I'm seeing young niggas with a straight bald spot. I'm seeing niggas shit in they drawers, my nigga. I'm seeing niggas like trying to future fake. I had their whole little group, no matter what color they were, even black, try to tell me on a Gay Pride Day that was, Black History Month. Tried to, and then turn around and call me the N-word. Like, not nigga, but, with the ER. And I just laugh, you know what I mean? Because these niggas play with their words. You know what I mean? Words are a motherfucker, you feel me? But real niggas is not shaken by that. Real people, real individuals is not shaken by that at all. You feel me? So, if you feel that, in your life that you need to be obligated, you really need to check it. If you're not sticking your dick or opening your legs for anybody, you don't give them your emotions in these times right now. You don't waste your fucking time, because time is precious. And when you're dealing with people that has fucked up intentions, they're gonna show you, it's like, come on, Soon as you let them down, they gonna get pissed off. They're gonna, you know what I mean? Because they have fucked up intentions. You have to test people out, and these times you have to really test the spirit. Like it tells us, test the spirit. Me, I don't have to. I have a discerning spirit, and I have like multiple gifts. So it's a matter of just walking down the fucking street, and I'm gonna hear panic motherfuckers. You feel me? Like it's a matter of fucking, going here, going there. You know what I mean? It's a matter of motherfuckers even thinking about me, putting me on their mind, or motherfucking even looking in my direction, period. You feel me? That's just what it is. So it's not, like I said, that nigga got the big head, that nigga got this, that nigga got that. Nah, I don't got the big head. Now, for a vision, you feel me? Now, my hair, when it drops back down, shoulder length, about an inch, that's when we'll all be atoned for. You feel me? That's when we'll all be atoned for. My mom, before she passed, told me don't cut my hair. She passed, I cut my hair. Bam. Tradition, you feel me? So it is what it is. But it's back to where it's and it grows fast. So for the vision, around, well, let's say before atonement, for all my my team players, they and I would say my concubines, my team players, it's gonna be a lot of interaction. So from vision to vision, like say Honey Melons, right? Me and her, we at her spot, bam, 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 boom. You know what I mean? I've been having a lot of visions, of interacting with, what's mine, that be, doing their thing, keeping their eye on me, making sure everything's everything. And that's another thing that I want to stress, when God gives you, dreams, whether it's like a lot of people call them wet dreams, a lot of people call them, whatever they, want to call them. You got a dream, it came from God. God approved of it, so it came to you. You feel me? Like, and that's that. Whoever you dreamed of, I guarantee you, they dreamed of you as well. You know what I mean? God's directing you somewhere. And I'll give you another one. Because I didn't want to get too into, obviously, we already hit it there. You know what I mean? Like I said, my hair length is at the perfect length right now. And by the time everything is everything, everything is everything. You feel me? So with this one, I didn't, want to get to I don't want to I didn't even want to read about it, you know what I mean? But I already know about it, So I was shown, if I was to turn back, the things that will happen, Like a lot of people don't know, God will train you. God will teach you, show you, guide you, lead you, all that, right? This was when that was happening. And I seen every time I made a bad decision, bad move, boom, 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 this happened, And one of them, I was, obviously, and I went and got another red Ferrari. Now, I ended up driving recklessly and all this other stuff, I don't know if y'all ever drove on a Ferrari, but you don't really need to put your feet on the pedal, on the gas. You could just lift off the brakes and boom, it's gone. You know what I mean? It's literally, But long story short, I had my brothers in there, you know what I mean? We just, you know what I mean? driving through backyards, and we hit the freeway, my nigga, and then for some reason they disappeared. The vehicle also disappeared. You know what I mean? And I found myself, in a different vehicle, and the planes were as though they was being thrown out of the sky. You know what I mean? All on the freeway. Boom, boom, boom. And I'm like, oh. Hear it loud as day, The cars were just crashing like nothing, on both sides. And then I looked to my left, and there was a big hand, coming out of the water. And you know how those big old ships that be having containers on it, this nigga threw one of those ships towards the freeway. Now, I'm gonna give you all the interpretation of it after I'm done with this this vision. So the hand threw it, missed me, and I got out of the vehicle, and I was moving fast, running or whatever, but I noticed I was running straight forward. Now, in this vision, I must have looked, because it was loud, when you got planes crashing, when you got, boat, big old ships being thrown to out of the, ocean all the way over to where you are, and the cars are crashing, you're seeing a lot of destruction in a way that has never been seen before, and then I looked to my right, and I seen empty field. Now, I turned back around, and there was the plane propeller. By that time, too late. Whatever, threw me from the once I went threw me from that position all the way to the field. Now, the field, it represents something, but I noticed it was a lot of, a lot who had passed away in that time, at that moment. They were rising up, I was also rising up. I heard a baby crying, you know what I mean? And my mom's words, went through my head, look to where you are going, don't look to the right, don't look to the left, look straight ahead to where you are headed, where you're going. I looked down to grab the baby. Now, the baby was already headed up. I didn't need to do that. You feel me? I just heard the baby crying now, but God don't care about none of that. If everybody's rising together, and where it was, there was no need for me to make that move when I just had that warning. So as a result, I went down, and I seen everybody going up. Now, mind you, this is a vision. The way I'm taught certain things by God is showing me what to do and what not to do in life. Also, it's a multiple thing. Like, I'm in between all the realms and firmaments. Like, this is just what it is. Story of my life, you feel me? But I never said anything. Nobody would have understood, But this is the interpretation of it. Every move that I make, everything that I say, every gesture, even my hand movement, everything has a meaning. You feel me? Everything has a meaning. Now, everything is perfectly balanced. So if you're not, against anything that I have fought for and fight for continuously and represent every single way, and you are against it, against me for being what I was born to be and created to be, you're a part of one little group that's fucked up and dying. You feel me? Left and right. Suffering like a motherfucker all over, you know? It's abundantly deal, you know? So, everybody else don't have to worry about that. There shouldn't be nobody running to anybody, hey, do this, say this, you know, because we're told to be against these people. We're told to, you know, because they're not being atoned for and they're actually treason anyway. You know, the task team already done let everybody know there's war on human trafficking, you know. So these motherfuckers was into a lot of shit. I even heard, you know, cannibalism type of shit. You feel me? So I'm gonna just put it to you like this. This is the interpretation. I didn't turn back. I came right where I said I was gonna come. I kept my word. You feel me? I came right here. I called motherfuckers out. They done brought kids out here that didn't belong to them. You know what I mean? Out of state and all types of shit. So, you know, motherfuckers, you know, been returning. You know, those children. They've been, you know, doing a lot of stuff. But from the lifestyle that I'm into, or I come from, or I was raised in, and everything like that, it's one thing to sit back and, you know, to just talk about it. You know what I mean? To talk about it. Like, it was nothing growing up, you know. We're in the house over here, we're in the house over there. It's nothing, you know, to see uncles come up and, you know, all types of, you know, vehicles, or, you know, to sit down in front of my grandpa, you know what I mean, while he's talking to me about a lot of stuff, you know, and everybody else just want to play, you know, and I always been mature. I always, you know, so, and more power to, you know, my cousins and my brothers and sisters and all that. You know, I'm glad they choose that path, you know, to have fun, because a lot of them now woke up and they already know what it is. They was already told, you know, a lot of stuff, you know. But with this with that vision, you know, the field and everything like that, you gotta remember those were the people that basically stayed back, that ended up dying. You know, it doesn't mean that they condemned or going somewhere that they wasn't supposed to be in the first place. They rise. You feel me? You know, so that was something else. You know what I mean? Now, that's, you know, towards something of a time where we're not there yet. You feel me? We're not there yet. But at the same time, that shit would have happened hella fast if I turned back, you know, and I was being warned of it, you know. I had a lot of visions to where I seen, you know, a lot of people dying, and, you know, the stuff that was coming up out of the ground, tormenting, killing them, and all types, like it was a game, you know. They couldn't do it to me. They couldn't do it to me, you know. And you can't kill something that can't die. You cannot harm something that's immortal, period. You know, you cannot fucking, you're just wasting your time. You know, it's like swinging at the air. You know, so I literally, like, once we went at it and boom, boom, they realized they couldn't kill me, and I realized who they were. They turned back and went back to just slaughtering niggas. And I just sat there and I just watched, like, wow. You know? But gotta let you know if you're able to, you know, to go. And the more I woke up and woke up and woke up, the more, you know, gifts came, the more power came, the more everything came. Because once God starts showing you visions and you start waking up and waking up, you're making those decisions, it's called a heart change. You know what I mean? It's called something that you're doing for the greater of the good, and you're glorifying God. So God is going to make you benefit, and everybody that is for you, you're going to notice their life is going to get better. You know what I mean? Whether they realize it or not. Like, excuse me, niggas that was against me, their life got fucked up. Whether they told me or not, you know what I mean? Their life been fucked up if they still alive. You feel me? People who were for me, mostly females, you know what I mean? Because I always had females follow me around, like, from, you know, little growing up, you know what I mean? I just We've been doing this, like I said before. We've been doing this, before these tinsel tantrums tried to, sneak in and, get whatever they want to get, and never got. But this is what it is. You can't mistreat people, So if I'm gonna go right back to the other one, if you feel somebody is bad, if you have to question mark, and you don't want to take the time out, which you don't have, you don't have to, and you gotta question mark something one too many times, okay, push that all to the app. Push it to the app, be done with it. It ain't nothing, you feel me? Because all you're doing is making room for more positive people to come in your life, and you're moving all question marks, because those question marks 9 times out of 10 is your spirit. It's the Holy Spirit in you that's telling you, since God poured the Spirit out on everybody. You feel me? So it's the Holy Spirit telling you, this person's no good. This person is not good for you. Don't talk to this person. Don't shake hands. Don't bump fists. Don't acknowledge them in any way, because they don't mean you any good. If you notice too, right now, people that's trying to do y'all wrong, they're suffering for that shit. Because they're not doing you wrong, they're doing God wrong. And nobody can do him wrong. If God got his spirit in everybody, who the fuck are they to try to approach anybody on earth? Male, female, young, old, who the fuck are they? A passing shadow. Wheat has nothing to do with straw. Nothing at all. You feel me? So, stay safe. Y'all just take heed and read a little bit and pray. God can be found, It ain't hard to talk to God. Not hard at all. So y'all be safe. Y'all have a good morning. And see you there. Keep signing off. Thanks.